What's up with you sick bastards? Today I am going to do bus number I forgot what the route is called. Bus number 466. We're gonna go try out the route, you know what I'm saying? And I lost my oyster. God have mercy. Oh, I found it. So, yeah. So this is the second route that I'm doing with Arriva's BYD BD11s. Route 466, you know what I'm saying?
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
That actually sounded nice. Not gonna lie. Oh yes, I actually forgot about this. Whoops, I forgot about the rubber thing on the front. I mean, it's good, it helps, but it also doesn't help. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, enjoy, and see you later, you sick bastards. Let me just put it down. Yeah, I think that is okay. I think that is all right. That should be okay. For those who are watching the full ride visual, the BYD BD11s, I don't really mind them. Like, they're not bad as a bus, you know. Like, they're comfortable, their seats are nice, their design interior is really lovely. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, I think it's one of the best, you know, one of the best improvement electric buses. At first they looked cursed, you know. If you know, you know. Let me even just put it, Adolf. Let me just put that word out there. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say the full word, but if you know, you know, especially at the front. So that's just about it. But overall, their performance is nice, their vibe is pretty cool, and they got mad, you know, like charging ports everywhere. They got 2 charging ports everywhere at the front, you know. So that's about it. I personally love Arriva's ones. Arriva's ones are really nice. The other ones I've never tried is Metroline, and there's a high chance I wouldn't really do it unless if I'm redoing W7 for some dumb reason, you know. But overall, you know, the route, the vehicles, they're not as bad as you think they are. I think ever since I've been going left, right, and center on the 129 and the SO4 and maybe some other A-list routes out there, these vehicles are pretty solid. You know, like, they're real solid if I'm gonna keep it step. But you know, like I said, once again, you know, they're good. And if you get like a good route like 466 at off-peak hours, SO4, 129, the list goes on. You just know you're enjoying it for the rest of your days. So that's just about it. So yeah. But anyways, you know, for those who play Roblox Croydon, you know, you probably know where most of the route goes. I personally don't know where the route goes after Pearly, so I'm actually pretty excited to try that out. So yeah, that's just about it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy this ride because we're at off-peak hours, so you know, drivers just gonna relax, put the foot down, hear the nice lovely BYD BD11s, and let me stop talking for now. Y'all enjoy. Take care and peace.
Heathfield Farm. Coombe Lane tram stop. Coon. Oaks Road. Shirley Windmill. Shirley Church Road. Trinity School. (466) to Caterham on the Hill. Birch Tree Way. Oakdale Avenue. Ashburton Road. Sandlands tram stop. Four 6 to Caterham on the Hill. Canning Road. Lebanon Road tram stop. East Croydon Station.
Proactively attending meetings, asking questions, learning about the business.
466
Whereas
to
at our
Caterham on the Hill.
When you mean, there was no, I wasn't listening to a good meeting, which was chaos. My friend also said, if you're doing the ACCA, I'm happy to sign off. Yeah, just mad. I think he trusts, I think he likes me. He knows that I don't.
Park Street.
But no, you see, these are the conversations I pardon. These ones, the ones where I talk about work. I know you get bored. Pardon? Yeah, I mean, I think that's the kind of group that I want to be a part of, you know, one that can talk about some career plans. Not being judgmental whilst this job is so amateur.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, tweaking. I see that MMC on the 312. It may not be double decker, but single decker looks pretty decent.
It's kind of like gosh every day. Sorry, mate.
I think these ones transferred from, what is it called? Stamford Hill. And what was it? Was it Stamford Hill? No, sorry.
466
Tottenham,
to
and
Caterham on the Hill.
probably Fulton Heath when 29 years ago.
What do you think?
I mean, I think you need to. It's so easy to be like, I take this thing off. Yeah, sure. Then realises on the day that one of his work is like no one else working. It's like, oh shit. Dan is definitely the person that will go, oh crap, like I booked you off and I'm off. But sorry, it's my mistake. I know it's possible. And then if not, he would have to end up doing it. But if they were available, he would get them to work and then give them another day and do it. That's the kind of person he'd be like, oh, let me just do this. That's what he would do.
Croydon flyover.
He's that kind of guy that kind of gives us the day. Which, you know, I do respect him. I just think,
Hello?
I just think
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
it's so hard to not feel like I depend on you, because the problem is when that happens. I don't know, I feel like almost every time we've met them, it's actually more than I kind of want them
Coombe Road.
I like it with the
No.
How far are you worker?
yes, yeah, I have a sleeping now.
Pardon?
Okay, you carry returning of next year.
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
Just try, not to relax. Understand because before you know, time don't dey go.
Why has there been a few back and forth? There's literally been 2 messages. It's barely been anything. Firstly, I would correct her Saturday and say, I don't think there's much of that.
Yes.
But, I mean, come on.
They not tell you when. Nothing, my place we need to give. They need to give for my place. Not only the place you can do night.
Do you know what is
Only those people the place you can do night. Only those people. Only those ones. But is it okay? But if you work with them, I know say I tell you that time now, they go want make you deal with them for like 6 months first. They go want make you deal with them for like 6 months first.
Aberdeen Road.
Even me, I didn't really look out. If I see anything, I'll let you know. Just be say, one of my former colleagues, in the tell me, say, that one, I'm going to sell them. As at today, you get only 3 weeks left. As at today, you get 3 weeks. Like I call you back if I come back. Alright.
Really? Do you have a lot more? What? It's more natural. It's not about.
Swan and Sugarloaf. Upland Road.
It's just distance. I think today was great because I've got on with my dream. I feel accomplished. I don't need ambition. Right? I've learned I'm happy without it because I just think to go about the whole weekend without kind of doing these false promises and pretend that you're interested that interest is gone. And then being a bit two-faced
Hailing Park Road.
You're not reaching, you're not acting the way that you're acting around me, so now that you can say, George, you don't act the same.
We're gonna take you to the pizza.
Outlandish, and I can say, well, yes, that, but at the end of the day, I'm not cannabis, me not pretending. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm
So nice and easy because
my true self comes out as a
you
me.
can
Like
do
this
the
guy
cost
seems
of the nice.
466 to Caterham on the
and
Hill.
you've seen, you know what I'm like with Cameron, with you. There are members, do you know what I mean? I am, like, I talk about my ambitions with you, and I talk about it seriously. It's the same way I talk to Cameron, my dreams and ambitions as well. You know, I respect it, and hence what I do. I don't want to say stupid things around it.
South Croydon Bus Garage.
But at the same time, I do feel like
Я
I'm
видел
trying to
срок,
mention
я видел срок.
this kind of situation, this aspect of calling people out needed to come up because I think I was at a point where I was a bit patient. I was a bit patient.
That's so nice because are you putting the clean?
It's, you know, you better than I do. You're not any reason to you may have gotten, you triggered my sensitivity, but I think
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
Yeah, I've always criticised, and I've criticised one package. You know, I did say that to them. Like I said, this is the first time I've come back and said it. It's the first time I've said something I've been in the table before. You know, and also when I do some dev events in general, I think you've said it before. You know, you hit the nail on the head. It's when you're like, oh, I'm worried that I might have said something wrong. They kind of have
Sanderstead Road.
because they're such a it's almost as if it's a panel of the team interviewers, and it does put me on edge. It's so slightly. Like, if I, on the contrary, not speaking to like,
Hurley Oak Station.
for example, I was really friends with both. Obviously, Callum is brother, it's different. I was like the closest friend. I treated them. I listened to both of them. They both listened to me. how it actually worked quite well, I suppose. It was quite like, you know, yeah, it was a nice dynamic because we both had, we were all on the same level in the sense that we could communicate quite freely, just speak out. Yeah, I mean, it's the last one.
Biddulph Road.
I just think I'm quite proud of myself. In the sense that it is, it might have caused them but I think I'm happy to just
before having me, just I'm thinking,
Brighton Road, Hurley Downs Road.
I think like yesterday and the day before, it was really like emotion. I was emotional. It's just like I was thinking, I was fueled by emotion. And today, after having run 5 days so, no.
Montpelier Road.
You know, when I am rational without forcing rationality, that's when I think sometimes when you talk to me, you try to force a rational mindset, which
my brother say, when you go and when you say, I've been here, so you say, him say, I coming to you. And you think that you should everything you. You say, you
not because it's unintentional.
say,
I just think so.
Hurley Downlands Precinct.
Nothing said. And I think I don't know if you remember like me.
Give me out there and say, with some of my friends, okay, you come in and say, do you have 2 minutes? You have any? No.
No, well, that's why I was really down on Monday.
When we have been thinking just for the just thinking whether having taken the car, having taken the car like that.
It was basically
Yeah, having taken the driver and this by the car the one couple of days having me coming. He say, why you put it like that? He say, we having some friends.
I think that's what fueled me to
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
Obviously, I took on this action, and you know, it's quite nice because it's kind of like I'm not tethered. Like, I don't feel like I owe anything to them. I don't owe any respect to them. Like I can just say no, I don't want to do this. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before, I felt like I was in that position, you know, under you. So it's like under you. You know, where you're allowed to say that you want to, whereas now I do feel like if they were to agree, I can say, hey, sorry, do you know what I mean? And I can freely say it because I've expressed what I wanted to say before. Now they might get pissed off, they might go, look, if you're just trying to take the whole trip, then that's not the point.
Hurley Tesco.
Well, that's fine. I don't want to speak on behalf of her. I speak on myself. She doesn't. Do you know what I mean? I have more right to say that. Whereas before, I really felt out of place saying something. Everyone, their own expectation. So I think this was the right way. Yeah, with Hannah, I don't think there's much. There's no urgency to actually.
466
to be honest.
to
I don't
Caterham
think
on the Hill.
just because she's in Manchester. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't really. I've lost quite a lot of respect. I think the last time I went to Manchester was
Grovelands Road.
I said that to you. I remember like last time I went to Manchester, I was a bit like, yeah, I was a bit peeved off about it. So I just think that
Brighton Road, Old Lodge Lane.
So she fosters that. See what I mean? So I think Anta is probably going to give Dan a tough time. To be honest, she really is going to be after just I can't stand that.
Musgrove Close.
And I think all I wanted to remind you is that where she comes from, most likely should understand if you were to be obviously her number one son should be able to come to ask how. No, I know.
Smitham Downs Road.
Oh, yeah, no, she knows.
Windermere Road. Smitham Downs Road.
I know they sound like, but I think
Windermere Road.
where you grow up, right, and your mindset changes. At the time, it's you respect things, try and go for it, right? So I think this was very down on me sometimes. You know, when you used to go exercise, when you did exercise with friends, I would always have this as like ammunition. But now, it's no. I've done it. I don't need to use it. I'm just quite content. Obviously, I'm a bit disappointed still, given the response. There's no, like, if you were to decide my
Stag's Nest Village.
but it's like, I don't feel like being here. Because I've already addressed my issues. Exactly. Like, obviously some things Hannah does. try my best to shield you from that as well. Like limited interaction, you're not dependent on their interactions to, you know, like if I were to meet them, it would be mainly just me because I think that's the best way about it. Like I depend on them, but I don't want to ever make them. Do you know what I mean? But with Dan and Anton, because they're so resilient, and they're extremely powerful interaction that kind of feeds them. I was kind of like, I kind of feel like I don't depend on their interaction as much, so it kind of brings me down.
Kern Way.
I show so much attention to them. That makes them so. I mean, it's great that they're chipping in on it. I really respect that from them. Good friends. No, yeah, I should say that I think he's a bit fed up.
466 to Caterham on the Hill.
He the brunt from both sides, doesn't he? Like he gets it from Antonello as well. So it's kind of like a strain for him. And Antonello's probably going to be like, why are you letting him say this? But no, he's going to be like, I can't. My best mate, he feels this way. You know what I mean? So it's one of those awkward ones where it will probably be
Coulsdon Court Road.
quite willing to tackle that one. I don't know what your thoughts are generally.
Four six six
Yeah.
to Caterham on the Hill.
Yeah.
Oasis Academy Byron.
Yeah, I'll probably just put the gym. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that with my parents in Japan. It's just quite interesting though, like, it's quite, you know, I've stood up to my mates, stood up to my lad mates, never stood up to my mates. I actually found this one pretty scary. Oh, and also we just had to like I was really
Old Coulsdon, Tudor Rose.
we had. I do stand in principles. Like I've stood up to Tom Mason Club. Like people probably don't think of me as someone with a backbone, but
466 to Caterham on the Hill. The Crossways. Taunton Lane. Four, 6, to Caterham on the Hill. Coulsdon Road, Lacey Drive. Coulsdon Common, the Fox. Harden Road. Caterham on the Hill, Tesco. 466 to Caterham on the Hill. York Gate. Westway. Four six six to Addington Village.
There was some isolated area. Like you can't really see anything around here. Yeah, I know the vehicle is not really showing as much, but yeah, ED86. I'm thinking of staying here to play it safe because I was actually going to walk all the way to Caterham, which doesn't seem too far, but because I'm not too familiar with this area, I said let me just play it safe and just wait for the bus driver instead. But anyways, yeah, this is the bus right here. What do y'all think? With your sick bastards. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please hit the like button, up below, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Take care, you sick bastards.